The following opinions are solely those of BoatTest.com and its test captain.
Hi, Captain Steve for BoatTest.com, and today I'm on Beneteau's Gran Turismo 40. Now, the team at Beneteau told me that they made this boat to create more of a social atmosphere and add interior comfort. Let's take a look and see how they've done. The space of the swim platform comes out 4 feet 3 inches from the transom. For width, it's 10 feet 6 inches. 3 feet 6 inches of it is electrically actuated to lower. Now here's a neat feature. Open this up. I've got an electric grill, sink with hot and cold running water, held open by gas assist struts. All of this standard. We've got 2 main social areas, one at the swim platform, and of course here in the cockpit that can seat 10 people, all facing each other for a great conversational atmosphere. Just to the left-hand side, wine and bottle storage and glass storage. And look at this, cockpit refrigerator. Now in the center of the cockpit deck is a pedestal table, and of course this can be lowered and with a filler cushion form a sun pad. We can also swivel the table around to serve either the side seats or the front seats, and by rotating it completely and extending it out, now we can turn it into a dining table. Of course we have storage underneath the seats. To the starboard side, there's dedicated storage for a 54-quart carry-on cooler. Of course there's non-skid decking throughout the cockpit, but if you wanted to go with a more upscale look, Beneteau offers teak decking.
Now here's a cool feature. To both sides of the cockpit deck are optional opening side windows.
These opening side windows, of course, in addition to the opening sunroof providing its ventilation with 35 square feet of open space. Just inside the cockpit we've got switches for the standard overhead lighting and courtesy lights. Below, switches for the optional side windows and the optional electric swim platform. Now there's another place to relax up at the bow, and it's easily accessible from side decks to both port and starboard. The side rails come up 20 inches and they're angled out to provide 14 inches of space between the cabin sides and the rails. 4 meets function along the cabin top with an integrated handhold as we make our way forward.
Secure points for fenders are a nice touch.
Combined, the cushions measure 6 feet 8 inches across at their widest, 6 feet 8 inches from front to rear, and of course both of them easily convert into chaise lounges. There's a tinted glass skylight leading down below. This is of course integrated with the entryway that's much wider and curved, giving us better access to the lower cabin. Well, my first impression is one of open space.
There's L-shaped seating to the left-hand side with the galley directly across. Just to the right of the galley is the head, which is shared between the fore and aft staterooms. Now let's take a closer look.
While most of the entertaining is going to be taking place up on the upper deck, down below we've got accommodations for 4 and certainly dining for 4 at the settee. There's plenty of storage and garage door type cabinets across the top, opening port lights to both port and starboard, and of course they have blinds that can come down to block out the light. And I'm seeing some finishing touches that are borrowed from the more upscale Monte Carlo line. Let's take a look. We've got leather-wrapped stainless grab handles, the same Alpi wood, but I like the new matte walnut finish. Leather inlay in the doors, and leather door pulls, just to name a few. Now let's take a look at the galley. It starts with plenty of storage up above with garage-style opening doors. We've got a microwave, a solid surface counter, 2-burner stove, opening port light for ventilation, a single basin stainless steel sink, refrigerator, additional storage, and notice these drawers are all soft close. And over here, pull-out trash receptacle. Now let's take a look at the owner's stateroom. Well, this stateroom has hull side windows with opening port lights to port and starboard, an overhead hatch just above. Center is an island queen berth measuring 6 feet 6 inches by 4 feet 8 inches. Storage is to both sides and below. Now the guest cabin. There's variable geometry in this stateroom, going from 6 feet 3 inches at the entry to 5 feet just inside and between the berths. Overhead and above the berth, 2 feet 5 inches dropping down to 2 feet 3 inches. This full beam stateroom has hull side windows and opening port lights to both port and starboard. Plenty of storage all around, including in between the 2 berths.
And this easily converts to a king-size berth. Back out in the salon is the entrance to the head with a vessel sink over a solid surface counter. The deck is simulated teak and holly, and a privacy door leads to the separate vacuum flush toilet and shower.
Well, I can certainly confirm that we have a better social atmosphere and certainly more comfort in the completely redesigned and all-new Gran Turismo 40 from Beneteau, and that is my full features inspection. For BoatTest.com, I'm Captain Steve. We'll see you on the water.